Hello. You're not going to see my face because I'm too shy, but I thought I'd just go through what you need to do a monotype trace drawing. There's two types of monotypes you can make, a drawing or a painting type monotype. I'm just going to do the drawing because I'm not very good at all at the monotype paintings. I've tried. I may give them another go, but I think I need a few practices before I demonstrate that. So, what do you need? Most importantly, you really need a glass plate. You can do it on Perspex or acrylic plates, but really glass, it's just so much better. I find with the Perspex that you get far too much ink coming off the plate onto the paper, tinting the background. This tint was deliberate, but you get that, a lot of that with Perspex, whether you want it or not. Whereas with glass, the inks tend to cling to the glass and only lift really where you want them to. So if you can get a piece of glass with rounded edges, that is the best thing. You need something to make the drawing with. Block printing ink, preferably oil based, it's way better than the water based, is what you usually use, but I don't have any. I often use these. They are water soluble oils, and I like to mix my black because that gives me a softer black with some variety to it. You need something to mix with, palette knife. Something to mix on, a palette. Ahead of myself, you need one roller. You need one roller for inking. Okay. You need things with which to make a line. So the first few scraps of paper, we will experiment with these and see which makes the nicest line. You need paper. I'm going to be experimenting with a few different types. I have got some canvas texture oil painting paper. I've got some cartridge paper which I have primed with matte medium. The reason for this is that if you don't, you'll get oil stains on the paper. I have got some scraps here of Fabriano £90 hot press paper, which I just want to test out as well. That's been primed too, and some actual pieces. Again, I just prime these with matte medium, that's all, just to seal the paper. And finally, I have got some lightweight bamboo paper. That's what this print was done on. I really like this paper, but it is very lightweight. It takes a really good trace drawing because it's lightweight, but it does need well priming. This has had a layer of matte medium and then a layer of gesso, which has rather lost the soft ivory colour, which I like, but we'll see how it goes. Another reason for priming is that if your prints fail, which they quite often do, you might want to paint over them with oil paint. You can only really do that successfully on paper that has either been primed or with a particular type of oil paint, which is a bit too complicated to go into here. Okay, finally, you need a reference material because the thing is with the print, everything's in reverse. So you need to be able to draw in reverse. So I do recommend, especially if you haven't done this before, that you choose something simple to start out with, and you have a reversed version in front of you, so that you can use it as reference. And as you can see, that's the drawing on the back. Okay, let's get started.